What's up, YouTube? Back with another video, and I just wanted to talk to y'all today, and give you an update of my son. My son just turned 2 months on the first, and it's been a great experience. In the last video, talking video I did, I was talking about how I was gonna make my son his own channel and stuff like that, and a lot of people in the comments were saying, don't do it, you're gonna exploit them, people weird and creeps, and I did take that in, to consideration and stuff. And, me and my woman decided that we ain't gonna make him a channel yet, because, we thought what y'all said was right, and, it is a lot of, creeps in this world. It's a lot of people, just, sick-minded, and, yeah, we just gonna keep the stuff we do, record the stuff, just for us. But when you get older and stuff, do wanna, just record him, when he able to walk, talk, and stuff like that. But but whatever y'all was saying was true, and we took consideration of that, and yeah, man. And I just wanted to talk about just the journey of fatherhood, and just these past 2 months. And it's been great. A baby will teach you patience, man. It'll teach you patience, because it's just some days you just want to give up. Some days trying to figure out something that you never had before. You responsible for this human being, and it's like, dang, or why you crying, or what's wrong, or that push you, man. That push your limits, and it ain't like you can give up, because something living in is your own seed, it's your own child. So it just build character, and it'd be hard some days, and that's what make us go through, and build character in us. So it's fun. I love challenges, and every time after a challenge, I just reflect on it and see what I could have done better. And I just wanted to bring back these talking videos, and I think what God calls you on to do, you just do it. And the experiences in my life, my grandma always told me, boy, you've been through so much, you could be 30. And she told me that when I was like 15, 14, because we just been through much. Me and my brothers just been through so much as a child, and experiencing all the just stuff we've been through, and we went through that for a reason. And I was never a talker. I always was quiet. And how you was in elementary school, and then at the end of the year they give every classmate rewards and stuff, and I always got the most quietest kid reward. I never talked much, never talked at all as a child, but I always shocked myself how much I talk now, because I never I'm never a talker, like, I just be in my own little world. But God made me talk for a reason, and I just wanted to tell y'all, bring back Tim Talks, and just talk about problems, or mental health and stuff like that, that people my age and younger don't talk about or have mental awareness. And I'm in this field at my job, so it's like, dang, I can't just stop doing what a lot of people like me talking, and talking about different situations, and just mental health, or problems. So I just can't give up on that. But yeah, I will bring back Tim Talks, and just talk about just different mental health problems, or life experiences, because as a young man I always wanted somebody to talk to, an older man, or some I can see. But now I be just watching mental health videos, or people talking about their experiences. I like watching those, just to learn, or to see how people react, or just learn from people's mistakes. And that's what life is about. And I'm gonna keep on preaching that, because we do need to listen to people and just learn from their mistakes, so we won't make the same thing. And one thing I can say I want to talk about is, people my age or younger, or in their 30s or something, man. You make a child a young age, and you still want to party, you still want to do these things. You don't want to give up your life for your child, but I could say if you made your child, you have to deal with it, and you was grown to make it. You got to be grown enough, you got to be man enough to take care of your child, man, because I hate seeing a lot of these children led astray, a lot of these children trying to find love in the streets, trying to find just love somewhere, so they just end up substituting love with drugs, substituting love with crime, doing things they shouldn't be doing. And a lot of times it falls onto kids making babies at young age, and they don't want to give up their young free life, and they still want to do everything they was doing before the child. But hey, brother, you gotta man up and be a man, and now you gotta put your big boy shoes on and take care of that child, man, because you just can't be having sex with anybody, and you just slip up one time and get the girl pregnant. Now you still want to do what you do. You want to make her take care of the child. You just get her on the weekends. You still do everything you want to do on a weekday. Now you talking to different other girls, and that's wrong, bro. That's wrong, and you should feel guilty. That's the problem. A lot of people don't have self accountability. Like, they'll just look at that like, oh well, she got the kids, she take care of them, and now she dealing with it. She dealing with postpartum. She dealing with all these things while she watching you still have your normal life. And one thing I did notice, and I appreciate women so much, is as a man, our body don't change. We can still do what we do. We can talk to other women. We still, women really, but women really don't care if you a baby dad or something. They'll still talk to you, which is wrong. But we don't change. The woman changed fully, and we gotta pay attention to that, and care for our significant other, because they going through a time especially first time mothers, like they body changing, they dealing with mood swings, postpartum, like all these things, man. And for you to back talk her, or for you to leave her or disrespect her in that time, bro, that really shows who you are as a man. And they really need that love. They really need you to nurture them, care for them, do everything, bro. Step out your way, the extra mile to take care of your significant other, because if the roles were reversed, you will want the same thing, and for you to be treated that way, because it's an eye opener. For me, it's like I really gotta make sacrifices, and that's what being in a relationship is, man, or talking to somebody, or having a baby with somebody, man. It's a two-partner thing. You can't just, her. She do everything. Oh, you the mother. You take care of that. You take care of the paperwork. You take them to the appointments. You do that. You the mother. You supposed to do that. No, y'all both supposed to do that, man. And I told my girl that I feel really sorry for the single women who doing this alone, because it's hard. Like, for me seeing it, like, I don't miss a meeting. I don't miss nothing. Like, I'm there every step of the way. We did everything together. She ain't never did nothing by herself. And I was just telling her, man, like, I feel sorry. I really do feel sorry for the single mother women, because y'all are strong. I even see my mama do it. I don't know how y'all do it, because that's different. Y'all body really changed, organs changing, and gotta reinshape itself. It's like, I applaud y'all. And for the man, bro, y'all gotta have self accountability and take care of your woman, take care of your household. She probably gonna be out of work. You gotta step up, get extra hours at work, take care of the bills for a couple months. Like, I know sex and pornography and, you know, talking to women, you know, it got sex and, you know, at an all-time high in rap music, love music. It's through the roof. They got OnlyFans now. It's okay for, you know, women to, you know, sell their bodies, and, you know, all this is at an all-time high now. And now I say, you gotta step up when you slip up. I didn't slip up because we in a great relationship, or, you know, I don't want y'all to think like I slipped up, now I gotta take care. No, like, I plan on marrying, you know, my girl, and that's what, you know, I plan on doing, and I don't want to have it no other way. I'm a family man, and I love her, I love my son, and that's the only way it's gonna be, getting married. And, you know, but for the other people, you know, y'all do gotta step up and take on that, you know, role, because y'all a lot of young people are having babies and, you know, just not take care of them. You 18 having a baby, you still a, you know, kid yourself, but, you know, you just gotta, you know, step up and, you know, ask for help, man. Ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask your family members for help, or, you know, anybody who you look up to, you know, for help, and ask how to, like, you know, what I'm supposed to do. You know, I'm a first time father, you know, ask for, you know, help to, you see a dude around, you know, the street, or, you know, I ask my clients all the time how it is to be a father, how you like it, and just questions, man. You know, people experience it before you, you know, is never a wrong question. Ask away. Don't be scared, man. We got to step out that comfort zone and, you know, respect our woman more, because, you know, that really was an eye opener for me, just seeing, you know, how much a woman go through in the time of pregnancy, and the time of her body changing. And, you know, women, you know, they glorify their body. They want their body to snap back. And, you know, it's hard for them seeing their body change and not snapping back the way they want it. But you got to be there for them, man. You got to, you know, hold their hand through the whole way, and, you know, show them you love them, because y'all was grown enough to make that baby. You're going to be grown enough to, you know, step up to the plate. But that's what I want to talk about, man, because I do see, you know, a lot of kids, you know, that's raising themselves, that's asking questions. And my little friend group I have, man, you know, we speak about, you know, success. We speak about what we want to do, and, you know, just not being in a box. Step outside that box. Step outside your environment. If you're born in the hood, you know, step outside the hood. Just don't be comfortable where you at. If you're born in the country, if you're born in the suburbs, you know, just step outside of it. Just don't be so boxed in, you know. Just experience the world, experience different cultures, experience, you know, find out what you like to do, find out, you know, what you don't like to do, what you fail at, or, you know, that's what I'm still doing now. That's why I'm still trying to teach myself, you know, just experience. I had different jobs and doing dibbling, dabbling, just finding out what I like. That's all life is, man. You know, I'm 27. People my age, oh, I'm getting old. I need money now. I'm like, bro, you're 20. You in your 20s. We are young. We still have a whole life ahead of us, man. And, you know, just because you have a mishap, just because, you know, your life took a step back, don't mean your life is over. Don't mean your life is ruined. That's one thing I see when, like, a young person have, like, they be thinking they have a kid, oh, I can't take care of this kid, or they be thinking like their life just set back. No, it's a blessing, man. Like, this would, you know, build you character. Like, you still have all these years. People just focusing on the younger years. That's why I preach health too, because, you know, and you gotta, you know, take care of your body now young, so you still be functioning good when you're older. But just because you know, have mishaps in life don't mean your life over. It don't. So we gotta, you know, go through these times, hard times, and persevere, and know that God on our side, and, you know, pray to who you ever, you know, pray to. But You know, have self-belief in yourself, and you know, and the higher power, that you know nothing can't be done without, you know, God at all, man. God first. You know, I got this wristband that say it, man, right here. You know, God is first always, and I, you know, look at it every day, and never, you know, never give myself credit first. It's always God. But I wanted to make this video, and please, if you ain't getting nothing from this video, it's for the young people, man. It's a lot. It's a lot of people making babies, young people making babies. Please, please, man, if you don't take anything from the video, skip to the end. Please take care of your child, man, because it's getting worse out here. Kids, it's killing kids. Like, it's people, school shootings, and just take care of your kid, man. If you're grown enough to make it, you're grown enough to take care of it. Please ask for help. Ask your family members for help. Ask your, you know, a man in your life how I take care of him. How do I be a father? You know, please. Because I hate just seeing a kid that just misled and, you know, just doing wrong. You can just tell nobody, you know, teaching them things. So please take care of your kids, man, and just be in their life. Because that's all a kid want, is their parents to be in their life, man. Peace and love.